What's up everybody, I'm Seth Fowler and today I'm reviewing a sneaker that might actually be one of the best sneakers of both 2019 and 2020, and it's probably not a sneaker that you would expect. That shoe is the New Balance 990 V5. I've been saying this for the last year or so, but I feel like New Balance has once again hit their stride, and if you're sleeping on them, you shouldn't be, because they're creating some incredible sneakers and some that are actually selling out really quickly. Not that that's an indicator of quality or how good a sneaker actually is, but it really just goes to show you that people are really starting to look at New Balance again as one of the top brands. And I've got to be honest, I was one of those people who was sleeping on New Balance, and I'm so mad that I did because I missed out on some really excellent releases. And so over the last year, I've been slowly building up a New Balance collection, and I realized that there was one shoe that I was missing. One of the most important shoes actually, and that shoe was the 990 V5. The New Balance 990 is one of New Balance's flagship lines, and it makes sense why this shoe is so popular. It's incredibly comfortable, it looks great, and the quality on this sneaker is excellent. And after having this shoe for a couple days, I'm really mad at myself for not picking up this shoe last year. Not to spoil the review, but I think the New Balance 990 is one of the best everyday sneakers you can possibly buy. So I picked up the 990 V5 in the Castle Rock colorway from footlocker.com because in my size, it was actually sold out on newbalance.com, which is kind of crazy because this shoe's been out for almost a year at this point, and it's still selling out. It might not be an instant sellout like some of the more hyped up releases, but it just goes to show you that people aren't sleeping on this shoe. If you want to grab a pair of the New Balance 990 V5s for yourself, they're available right now for a retail price of $175. If I'm honest, one of the main things that got me interested in New Balance over the last year and a half or 2 years is the sheer amount of just excellent collaborations that they've been releasing. And it really got me thinking, there could be some fire collaborations on the 990 V5. This would be the perfect shoe for a collab. But enough hyping the sneaker up, let's jump right into the shoe itself and find out what makes the 990 V5 so great. Starting off around the tip of the toe, you've got this really nice light gray suede mudguard. And for a mass-produced sneaker, the suede material that they used is actually pretty solid. And that brings me to another point that I really like about this shoe. This shoe is actually manufactured in the United States. The 990 V5 is primarily handmade and made of really nice premium materials. And I've got to say, after working with We Are Underdogs and seeing my collaboration handmade in Portugal, it really makes me value the production process. In fact, shameless plug, if you guys want to check out the entire production process of my collaboration with We Are Underdogs, I've linked that video at the top of the screen. It gives you a really cool behind the scene looks at the material selection of a sneaker, the production process, the first pullover, all that good stuff. It's definitely worth checking out. But moving on and moving up, you get to this really nice premium feeling mesh material on the toe box. Overlapping the mesh, you've got some perforated dark gray leather panels, and in the center of the toe, you actually have a small 3M accent. As you continue up on the shoe, you get to more of that light gray suede paneling that actually houses the lace punch outs. As you can see, the flat laces on this Castle Rock colorway come in white, and in my opinion, they contrast the upper really nicely while tying into the midsole. Just beneath the laces, you've got a gray mesh tongue with the Made in the United States tag in the center. Then moving inside the sneaker, you've got this lighter gray sock liner, which is really nicely padded, and I've got to say, while we're on the padding of the sock liner, the upper of this shoe is incredibly comfortable. It's really nicely padded, and it feels like you're walking in pillows. Your foot is like surrounded by pillows, and it's dope. One of the standout features of the 990 V5 that definitely contributes to the comfort of the shoe is the dual density foam collar. Then rounding off the inside of the sneaker, you've got this black Ortholite insole with the New Balance branding on the heel. As for sizing and fit, the New Balance 990 V5 definitely fits true to size, but one of the best parts about this sneaker is how many sizing options you have. So if you go to their website and go to the 990 V5 in men's sizing, not only do you have sizes 7 through size 16, but you also have 6 different width options. You have extra narrow, narrow, standard, wide, and extra wide. That's 6 width options for every size available, which is crazy. The 990 V5 is truly made for everyone. In fact, there's a New Balance quote. Let me see if I can actually find it. Here it is. It says, "The iconic and newly relaunched 990 V5 silhouette has been worn by everyone from supermodels in London to dads in Ohio since it launched in 1982. It's a truly versatile shoe, and that's why I love it so much. As you continue back in the shoe, you get to more of that light gray suede on the midfoot panel, and in the center of the midfoot panel, you've got a silver New Balance logo. Just beneath the light gray suede, you've got more of that perforated dark gray leather accenting the midfoot panel, as well as more of that light gray mesh. As you could probably already tell, this is a very gray shoe. Moving even farther back in the shoe, you get to the semi-translucent gray TPU panel, which is actually new for the V5. The V4 did not have that feature. And then moving around to the heel of the shoe, you get to more of that light gray suede, as well as the 990 logo on the lateral side. In the center of the heel, you've got a 3M accent with the Roman numeral 5, because this is the 990 V5. And just below that, you've got this plastic heel counter with the New Balance logo in black. Then moving down on the shoe, you get to your midsole, which actually has white foam in the forefoot. And as you move back on the sneaker, you get to what New Balance calls encamp midsole technology, which provides durability and support. Finally, moving to the bottom of the shoe, you get to this black and gray rubber outsole. The New Balance 990 V5 is the perfect everyday shoe for everyone. It's incredibly comfortable around your foot and also underfoot, and it's really well made. Not only that, but it's also a really clean looking sneaker. And while you may not like the Castle Rock colorway yourself, there are a ton of other color options available. But now I would love to know your thoughts on the New Balance 990 V5 and whether you're planning on grabbing a pair for yourself, whether you already have a pair for yourself, or whether you just don't like this shoe. So let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.